This video section discusses how to use the vertical spacer kit, Volk item number 11425. This discussion assumes that you are familiar with each of the main components of the Merlin surgical system and how they function, as well as how to install and align the system. For information on the Merlin system's installation, alignment, and its components, consult your user instruction manual. In some installations, the Merlin CLA will not mount properly below the microscope because components of the microscope take up more vertical space than usual. This most often happens when the objective lens ring is much thicker than normal. In such cases, the Merlin system has a vertical spacer kit to accommodate these issues. The vertical spacer kit is a set of 1/4 inch or 6 mm spacers along with bolts of varying lengths. Components of this kit are used to replace the original CLA dovetail bolt with spacers inserted between the dovetail and the top of the housing. The kit effectively extends the mounting position of the CLA further below the microscope. Installing the spacers is very simple. First, determine the number of spacers required for the additional vertical space needed below the microscope. Use the minimum amount that'll provide the needed space. Next, remove the original dovetail bolt by loosening it with a 5/32 inch hex wrench. Next, from the kit, select the number of spacers needed and the appropriate length replacement bolt for that number of spacers. Insert the bolt through the hole in the bottom of the CLA housing. Place the spacer or spacers over the bolt. Thread the dovetail onto the end of the replacement bolt. The appropriate bolt is the longest bolt that will not extend through the CLA dovetail. Align the dovetail so that it is centered relative to the CLA housing and tighten the replacement bolt with the hex wrench. Install and align the CLA per the instructions in the user manual.